The biggest week in the world of animation wrapped up Saturday as the 2025 edition of the Annecy International Animation Film Festival drew to a close with what should have been a high-spirited awards ceremony in which Arco took home the Crystal for an animated feature. While given the escalating violence in Gaza, Israel, and Iran, the festival's closing ceremony had a more somber feel to it than it normally would, addressed directly by featured jury member and Iranian filmmaker Sapida Farsi, the Siren, at the awards ceremony. After saying she wished she could celebrate the great films she saw this week, she addressed something far more urgent. Something else has taken me away. Sometimes being part of the cinema family, the animation family, is not enough to make the significant changes that need to be made. Sometimes we have to go beyond the films that we make. We have to become like the heroes and heroines of our films, become bigger than ourselves, become better people, and try to make changes differently in the real world. There are quite a few conflicts ongoing. One of them is particularly monstrous. That is the ongoing genocide in Gaza. For 1 year, I worked for Fatma Hassouna. She was killed 2 months ago in an Israeli airstrike targeting her house with all her family. I had made a promise to her to go to Gaza to meet her once the war was over. I haven't been able to keep that promise, but I'll try to do something that would be meaningful because we need to break this blockade and to stop this war. After reading the writings of a young Palestinian girl, she added, "I hope that it will make some change. And I hope to see a free Palestine soon. And a free Iran as well. Thank you." Later in the evening, Iranian filmmaker Shiva Sadegh Abzi, on this year's short film competition jury, read a poem in Persian by an author who was killed in the strikes against her country. She also read an English-language translation, which received significant applause from the Banlieue crowd. Annecy's top winner, Hugo Bienvu's debut feature, Arco, premiered at the Cannes Film Festival last month, screening as part of the special screenings section. Co-written with Félix de Givry, it's produced by Natalie Portman, who also provides the lead English-language voice, alongside Sophie Moss and Félix de Givry for Mountain, Portman's New York-based outfit, and Paris-based Remembers. The film follows a boy from the distant future who crash lands in 2075 after misusing a time travel suit, forming a poignant bond with Iris, a lonely girl raised by a robot. Featuring warm and sleek 2D animation blended with a sci-fi aesthetic, the film explores friendship, loss, and environmental themes through luminous, rainbow-hued visuals. This year's featured jury award went to Yasuhiro Aoki's Ciao, a genre-blending debut produced by Studio 4 Degrees Celsius, set in a future where humans and mere-people coexist. It follows Stefan, a shy office worker whose life is upended when Ciao, a lively mermaid princess, suddenly proposes to him. Ciao features bold, hand-drawn animation and a unique mix of surreal humor, tender romance, and fairy tale whimsy. Annecy's feature competition also saw the Paul Grimalt Award go to Momoko Sito's Dandelion's Odyssey, an experimental conplayer. The Gone Foundation Award for distribution to Olivia and the Invisible Earthquake, Catalonia's first-ever stop-motion feature. Director Irene Iborra echoed Farsi's earlier sentiments. This award is dedicated to all the children in the middle of conflicts, and especially the Palestinian ones. The audience award went to Little Amelie, or The Character of Rain, which will surely add to its already mounting award season buzz and credentials. It's worth pointing out that powerhouse distributor Kids has acquired North American rights to both Ciao and Little Amelie, 2 of 4 2025 Annecy titles the company will distribute in the territory. Seth and Pete Scriver's colorful Canadian Sundance standout Endless Cookie took this year's Contrechamp Grand Prix, the top honor for the films section dedicated to films featuring a unique or alternative vision, often showcasing bold storytelling, stylistic innovation, or emerging voices. In animation, a personal family scrapbook of a film, according to Carlos Aguilar's Variety Review at Sundance, Endless Cookie sees the Scriver brothers dive into absurdist territory with a surreal, offbeat tale that plays like a stoner parable for late-stage capitalism. Their crudely charming animation style belies sharp social commentary as a group of misfits chase after a never-ending dessert. This year's Contrechamp Jury Award went to Bo Sol Kim's Korean feature The Square, also playing at Tribeca this week. a hand-drawn feature about a Swiss diplomat engaged in a clandestine relationship in Pyongyang. It's produced by the Korean Academy of Film Arts. The Night Boots, produced by A.M. Stramgram, won this year's Cristal for a short film. The latest from celebrated stop-motion specialist Pierre-Luc Grandjean, for Seasons in the Life of Lyon, who co-directed the 2023 Annecy playing feature, The Inventor, tells the story of a young boy who sneaks out in the middle of the night and is escorted by a strange creature into the depths of the woods to meet their nocturnal inhabitants. The jury award for a short went to Michael Granberry's American black and white stop-motion film, Les Bêtes. After accepting the prize, Granberry emphasized the role that animation can play during dark days. This art form attracts people who carry a very unique, beautiful fire in them that shines a light that the world desperately needs right now. Do not be afraid of the dark, the sickness of hate, because we are the cure. Alexif, Parker Award to Rosanna Erb's Brazilian multi-technique short, Sappho. The Off-Limits Award to Rio Oricasa's Japanese short, The Graffiti. The Jean-Luc Zabera's First Film Award to Janik Swinkles and Tim Fridgesinger's Swerman. And the Audience Award to Grandjean's The Night Boots. From the festival's TV lineup, Shadi Safadi's Christo the Civilized Barbarian, Hunting Party, produced by One Pixel Brush in the UDS, walked off with the top Cristal Award for a TV production. The jury picked Elena Waff's Val's Nest from the German show Lena's Farm for the series award and David Lowery's An Almost Christmas Story for Best TV Special. The audience prize went to Theo Grosjean and Mothi Richards' Major Decision, episode of Freaked Out, produced by Otter de Minuit, FKLG, and Panique. There was lots of applause, handshaking, and celebrating by the night's winners. There was also a great deal of reflection from many of the people who took the stage on the night.